Hey, YouTubers! Welcome back to Galactic Gaming. This is Hatfield 15 reporting for duty, and as promised in the series finale of Metroid Samus Returns, I am back today with a bonus episode for the series. Now, like I said, in this bonus episode, I will be checking out all the concept art, sound testing, all that stuff with my amiibos right over here. So how about we get to it? If you guys want to go check out the series finale of Metroid Samus Returns, make sure you go check out the description below. Make sure you leave a like and a comment on it. Alright, now let's see, what have we got to do here? You have reached a milestone of item collection completion. As a result, new art has been unlocked in the gallery. Okay, I never heard of this gallery in the first place. Chozo memories. Oh, okay, now that actually sounds very interesting. How about we go check out some of these Chozo memories? Why don't we? Okay, so there's 10 Chozo memories. Let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, of course we've got that good old prologue theme from the prologue of the game. Alright, so as we all know, SR388 used to be a Chozo civilization, so maybe this is a memory of when the Chozo originally landed on SR388. Yeah, it looks like when they originally landed and colonized SR388, because again, it was an ancient Chozo civilization, much like Talon 4 and Zebus, or Zebus, however you guys choose to pronounce it. Okay, wow. This is interesting. So it looks like that one Chozo right over there is absorbing what looks like the life force from that creature right over there. And then there's a yellow orb right over there. Oh wait, maybe that's probably Aeon because it's yellow, and then there's that big yellow orb in the background over there. So it's probably Aeon or its life force. I don't know much. Alright, on to memory number 3. Let's see what we have going on here. Oh, okay, so it looks like the Chozo in this memory, they're continuing their exploration of SR388, and it looks like they've got a whole bunch of mining robots trailing them. Let's not forget that these are the robots we encountered in Area 3. And of course, far off in the back over there, you guys can see they're working on the biggest arsehole of the game, Diggernaut. So, yeah, that's kind of how Diggernaut came to be. How exactly it ends up in that pile of rubble, I have as yet no idea. Oh, okay, what's this now? Oh, okay, it just needs a moment for the color to come on. Yeah, of course, there's the X-Parasites, which are ravaging chaos across the galaxy. Because if you guys remember seeing the closing cutscene from the game, which I left in the last little bit of that finale, you would see the X-Parasite infecting that little creature right over there. I don't know what they're called, and I choose not to know what they're called, like those chompy thingies. That's what I'm going to call them, chompy thingies. So you can see that I was infecting it and mutating it. So that's the reason Metroids were originally created in the first place. They were originally made to take care of the X-Parasite threats, and let's see what we've got in here. Okay, speaking of which, this next memory looks like a scene from the Chozo Laboratory, Area 7, which is where they originally created the Metroids. Alright, telling from that right over there, I think that might as well be the very first Metroid that was ever created. Man, I wonder how the Chozo created it. I mean, there's some green matter along the bottom of it, but seriously, you gotta wonder how they were able to design that thing, like what it could have looked like and what it looked like in the end. Very interesting stuff the Chozo did indeed. Alright, okay, so it looks like over here we've got the Metroids doing their job like they're supposed to be doing. They're going after the X-Parasites and consuming their life energy. Of course, there's the one Metroid absorbing the life energy of an infected chompy thingy, so that's definitely a thing. Okay, I should just turn off my NFC amiibo adapter because I'm not actually using it at the moment. But anyways, again, the Chozo originally created the Metroids to get rid of the X-Parasite threat. And again, as you can see here, it looks like they're doing their job well. That's a very interesting, like, little unlocking sequence right over there. Okay, so it looks like, from the looks of it in this memory, it looks like the Chozo, looks like everything's all good. The X-Parasite threat is under control, and the Metroids are just generally doing their job. There's not much I could say about that one right over there. Oh, okay, wait, why is this one thing not doing its thing? Okay, from the looks of it, alright, you know what, let's just actually try and move along here, see what we've got going on here. Alright, so it looks like in this memory we have a Chozo seal. I'm not sure why it has that lock thing, but maybe it's because, yeah, I didn't save the game after I got 100%, after I got 100% of the items, I didn't go to a save station because I was just proceeding on to the end of the game. But it looks like, from the major looks of it, it looks like maybe the Metroids are evolving. If not, maybe it looks like the Metroids might even be turning on the Chozo. I don't know, just because they're that vicious. And then, of course, right over here we see a Chozo seal beam may just kind of keep the Metroids at bay, I guess. And I guess from right over here, it looks like the Chozo are actually leaving SR388 due to all the crap that's been happening. Okay, so those are some rather interesting memories. Now, Amiibo, this is kind of the stuff I wanted to look on. So I wanted to go take a look at the original artwork here. I'm going to be tapping on the Samus Aran Amiibo. This is, to be clear, this is a Samus Amiibo that is, this is a Samus amiibo that's mainly made for Metroid Samus Returns. So it's like the Samus Aran amiibo that came with the game itself. Alright, Metroid 2 art. This is like the original concept art. Ooh! Man, Samus actually looks pretty good from back in 92. Again, I want to take a look at the old concept art, and then I will take a look at the new concept art just to kind of see the difference here. Ooh, okay, we've got some nice shots of Samus right over here. And just look at that. That's a nice, that's a basic design for a Metroid right over there. I mean, they get better and better designs throughout the ages, but that looks pretty good, but it could be a little better. Speaking of which, it just did get a little better now because it's got more detail. It looks more like an actual Metroid now. Okay, and now of course we're going on to... Okay, I can't tell. I think that's a that's a Gamma Metroid. I almost said it was an Alpha Metroid, but it's a Gamma Metroid. And then there is the actual Alpha Metroid. Jeez, can you imagine? Can you actually believe how much these guys have changed? Like how different they look from the beginning of the game? Like how different they look in this game compared to their counterparts in 1992. Okay, yep, there's a good old Zeta Metroid right over there. Jeez, it kind of looks, it looks majorly different from the Zeta Metroids in this game. Again, which they hella look like Xenomorphs from Alien, which is kind of ironic because last time I checked, I think Metroid actually does have some origins linked to the Alien series. Now, of course, we got our good old Omega Metroid. Still looks like a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex. And, of course, the Queen Metroid. Okay, now we've got Arachnus. Oh, okay, I don't know what that is, but telling from the looks of it, I think that's, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Metroid egg, because it looks like a sphere more than an egg, but I assume that's a Metroid egg. Oh yeah, and of course we've got some of the regular mobs that you would encounter throughout the game. So we've got the snails, we've got those things. Oh yeah, those things. Yeah, seriously, again, it's really hard to believe how different the things look. Oh! There were Chozo. I forgot that there were Chozo turrets in that game as well. So that's like a Chozo turret. Oh yeah, same with those fire spitter things. Except, again, like you can actually destroy those things with just a few missiles in Metroid 2. Because I've played it on online emulators, so it's pretty simple to defeat those. Okay, I haven't. Like I said, I've played a little bit of the original Metroid 2 on online emulators, but I haven't even gotten past Area 1. I've only taken out, like, I only managed to take out, like, 2 or 3 Metroids before I have to shut down, because it's, like, in school. But those are those Beam Burst flowers, which release those, seemingly infinite spawns of those, fly thingies. Okay, yeah, then, of course, we got the good old mosquito bat thing. Jeez, again, can you imagine, like, it's seriously impressive to see how different things look in this game compared to 1992, or whenever the original Metroid 2 came out. And of course we got a good old Chozo statue, Samus' ship, which always looks good, space jump, Various suit. Seriously, some of this original concept art is actually very interesting. Then again, it is concept art, so it is kind of mainly meant to look cool. But seriously, there's a lot of detail on these items right over here. And of course, to end it off, we got good old Samus with the arm cannon smoking with the original background for the game. Alright, with that being said, we can now actually move on to the next one, which is the... To be clear, I'm now using the Samus amiibo from Super Smash Bros. This is for... Yeah, this is the concept art for this game in particular. So let's go ahead and take a look at the concept art for this game. Oh. Again, can you, it's really impressive to see how much Metroids of, the concept art of Metroids has changed since the first game itself. So we got an Alpha Metroid. Ooh, that is some very interesting Gamma Metroid art, because we got a front view, a back view. Seriously, a bunch of this stuff is really interesting. I've never really taken a look at concept art that much. Well, I have taken a look at the gallery in Metroid, or as I was talking about my final thoughts on the game. Pretty impressive design for Metroids in this game. Yeah, and then of course we've got Omega Metroids. Jeez, that thing looks, again, it looks like a freaking dinosaur, but again, it looks so different from the game. Well, then again, it is concept art, so you can imagine it'd actually be different from the final product. Again, nice art with the Metroid Queen right over there. We've got those tubes right by her tail, which I remember from the boss fight in Other M, that they'll spit out like some kind of acid. Whatever that does, and what it's supposed to be naturally, I have no idea as of yet. Then of course we got a nice mechanical view of Ridley here. Jeez, seriously, he looks so much like Meta Ridley. But then again, I looked up Ridley pictures for the thumbnail of the finale online, and it said that this is it said that this is Proteus Ridley. What Proteus means? Actually, I searched up what Proteus means shortly afterwards. I think it's like some kind of virus or bacteria or whatever. I mean, again, I know that Ridley's annoying in Metroid sometimes, but that's a little bit of a harsh term, don't you think? Nevertheless, Proteus Ridley actually looks pretty darn cool. It looks like Meta Ridley almost. Dig or not. Okay, of course you can see like a little red laser coming out of his eye right there. Oh yeah, that's right. I suppose the head would have two separate parts because in the fight, like the outer part of the head rotates with those spider ball slots where you have to actually bomb that stuff. So in order to actually get a shot on there. Ah, yeah, Zeto. I was trying to say Zeta Metroids, and I was eventually going to go talk about how they much look like Xenomorphs, but instead, whatever just came out. Again, very much like Xenomorphs in this game. That's like a Xenomorph-like pose, so very well done referring to your mother franchise, Nintendo, because again, Metroid has links to the Alien series. Okay, so you've got a nice good old scale. You got like a nice scale of those giant flowers, which need to be killed via beam burst. There's the one crouched down, and then the ones when they're extended and releasing those swarms of flies. Oh yeah, that's those things where we needed lightning armor to protect us, and when we were on fire from those things, we had to dunk ourselves in water to put it out. I can't tell. Oh yeah, those are those snails that explode and do so much damage with your energy tanks. Like, they take up a full tank of energy, but yet they only take up a tiny section of Aeon. And of course we got the electro mosquito bat things. Jeez, those things look creepy. It's like, again, there's like it's like a bat and almost like a human-like face, or just some kind of demon face, and then just like a giant spike protruding out of the mouth. Very, very creepy, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty creepy stuff. Oh, so this is where the artwork of the baby came from. It came from the concept art for this game. And of course we got a lovely old picture of Samus and the baby Metroid right on the right side over there. That is some very nice concept art right over there by Nintendo. I thought it would have been something from DeviantArt because that place has got some pretty good art. I mean, when it comes to the Metroid fandom or just any fandom in general, some art can be very cringeworthy and other times the art can be very, very well done. I would have actually liked to see the baby Metroid just latch onto Samus's shoulder there and just hang out there. Again, nice concept art with you, Nintendo. Oh yeah, that's right, the X-Parasite ending from the game right over here, because we all saw that ending of the cutscene. Oh yeah, now of course we now got some concept art for Fusion Mode. Like I said, maybe after I do this bonus episode, I'm just going to play Fusion Mode in my own spare time. But here's the catch to this Fusion Mode I'll be doing. I'll be trying to do it like a pacifist mode, so let me go back a few arts so I can tell you what I'm talking about here. So enemies like this, I cannot kill them, but if it's like those giant flower things where I have to kill them in order to get by, or basically anything that requires to be killed by beam burst, in which I have to kill them otherwise I can't get past, those things are open to be killed. Same thing with Metroids. I have to kill Metroids, but other than that, all enemies I gotta try and leave them alive. So yeah, afterwards, after I'm done making this video, I'll probably go all Frisk. I'll be like Frisk from Undertale in this game here. Again, lovely concept art. Okay, you've got some concept art of the spider ball for each of the suits here. So you got the gravity suit, the power suit. Okay, wow, I never really noticed that the spider ball had like blades on it. Like, I thought it was just like green dust or whatever, and it was like magnetized. But no, I guess the morph ball just shines a bit and then those giant blades come up. Then again, it is Chozo technology. And of course we got the good old Varia suit. I like the Varia suit. Again, it has nice colors, but like I said, I always will enjoy the gravity suit. Jeez, that reminds me, I really need to work on like a few drawings of Samus Returns I haven't finished yet. Okay, so this is some concept art of the Scan Pulse. We see Samus raising up her arm cannon and then just actually shooting the Scan Pulse out from her arm cannon. Normally, Samus just stands still. It has nothing to do with the arm cannon. Samus just, it just kind of emits from her body, and she doesn't even do anything when the Scan Pulse goes out. If we saw a sequence like this in the game, that would have been interesting. Of course we've got my favorite Aeon ability of them all, Lightning Armor. And of course we got, of course this is a concept art, but geez, does this Lightning Armor ever look cool? I gotta make some kind of submission on DeviantArt. I made a few submissions on DeviantArt, including a giant pixel art of all the stuff that happened in the game shortly before the finale. So if you guys want to go check that out, make sure you go check out the description below. If you guys have DeviantArt pages, make sure you guys follow me on DeviantArt. Ooh. Of course we got some good old melee counter concept art right over here. I guess the sweet spot is like hitting the melee counter at the center point, like the enemy hits the center of the arc. But then again, I suppose it could hit any other part of the arc and it would still parry the enemy attack. Very interesting. Okay, of course there was that good old goo in which our spider ball couldn't have traction on. Of course that was annoying. Phase drift. Okay, it looks like the same thing with the Scan Pulse. Samus would just point her arm cannon and shoot out like the Aeon energy, in which that looks like it slows down time. But then again, like I said, okay, actually telling from the concept art right over here, it actually looks like it might actually speed Samus up to the point where everything's just moving so slow around her. It's like time is actually slowing down. Or I could be wrong. It could actually literally be slowing down time, like time itself, except for Samus, or she could just be moving that fast, because we see some concept art right over here on the bottom right corner in which we see Samus going at the speed of light from the looks of it. That is some very sexy art of beam burst right over there. Of course, we see the thing sort of shots, the impacts, and then just a single shot, and just going on and on and on. Very lovely concept art of the Aeon abilities right over here, Nintendo. And of course, we got a nice little view from the inside of Samus's ship. So, of course, that's definitely something right over there. Geez, that thing looks pretty freaking big. It almost looks like the bridge of an even bigger ship, as opposed to be just like a small solo ship. Okay, and of course we've now got another Metroid egg. It looks much more like an egg this time, as opposed to like just a giant sphere. But geez, those Metroid eggs are actually pretty big, so you can see like a Samus scale right up over there. Well, oh, I didn't know what that was for a moment. I thought it was like a proposed form of a Metroid, but then again I saw the Gamma Metroid, and I just remembered that's those little passageways that the Gamma Metroids run into and cower in once we fight a Gamma Metroid, because there were some Gamma Metroid fights in which they would just, at one point once we dealt enough damage, they would just run into those holes and scatter off to a different room. Again, very nice concept art of Samus' ship right over here. It's definitely a bit more elongated than our ship in Super Metroid, which is why I was trying to say that it kind of looked like a combination of our ship from Super Metroid or Metroid Other M, Metroid Prime 2, basically a few games, and then of course a flying saucer. Okay, I'm not sure what that Chozo symbol is on like the bottom middle, but I'm sure that means something. Maybe it's something to do with the Chozo and who designed it. Again, we got some good old Aeon ability, like we got some Aeon artifact things or whatever. Okay, we got an Aeon tank. That is some very nice art right over here. Okay, there's the Metroid Queen's uvula in which we had to grapple beam it. Okay, it might be just me, or there's actually like a lot more detail in the Metroid Queen's, like the Metroid Queen's head or whatever, and there's like the uvula. Very nice. Again, very nice texturing with this, Nintendo. Okay, of course we got them good old safe teleporter stations. I just about said safe station, but no. Okay, so here's the surface of SR388, or at least a proposed design of it. I really like SR388s because you can see space right over there. I'm not sure what that black hole is, or maybe it's just like something else. I don't recall seeing fossils in different parts of SR388. I don't recall seeing that, but it might have been somewhere there. Oh, okay, that's it. I went through all that stuff. But anyways, now there is one more thing we need to go ahead and check out, and that is the sound test. So now I'm going to tap in my Zero mission, like my Zero Suit Samus amiibo is what I meant. So, come on. Okay, good. There we go. Energy tank has already been unlocked, but nevertheless, we've got a sound test available. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then maybe we'll go ahead and end out the video. Prologue. The prologue sounds hella good, and I like how they got the little titles. Okay, so there's 21 soundtracks we gotta go through, so let's go ahead each of them. Okay, we got menu. Surface number 1. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like I said, Surface is definitely, like the surface of SR388, or Main Caves as some people call it, is definitely probably one of my absolute favorite soundtracks in the game. For those of you who are new to the channel and you don't know why I like the soundtrack so much, you're about to find out. Number 1, I like how brilliantly remastered it is from like the Surface theme back in the original Metroid 2, but the one major thing I like about this soundtrack is that it actually sets off the tone of bounty hunting badass Samus Aran has returned after a dark time in her franchise. Let's take a listen, shall we? The sweet, sweet sounds of space genocide, am I right? Okay, now we've got boss battle. Alright, this is the Alpha Metroid theme. There were 2 Alpha Metroid themes, but we've got Area 1, that sounds nice. Ooh. Okay, so Area 2, this is apparently the Magmore Caverns theme. Well, it's more than just Area 2 that we encountered those heated caverns. We encountered them in Area 1 and just about every other area in the game. Well, I think we encountered the heated caverns up until Area 5. Yeah, I believe it's Area 5 we encountered them up to. That's a nice little Gamma Metroid theme. I mean, it's so satisfying to listen to the boss themes, like the themes of the game actually, because without all the sounds and the commentary going on. It's very nice to listen to these soundtrack to the game, like I said, without all the yammer slammer that's going on in the background. Oh, what's this? You know, I'm legitimately not... Oh, wait. I remember, I think Arachnus... Yeah, I think this might be Arachnus' theme from when we got the ball jump. I just about said something else. I just about said spider ball, but this is where we got the jump ball from Arachnus. I completely did not hear that theme when I was fighting Arachnus right over there. Alright, Area 3, Area 4. Oh, Boss Battle 4. That's the Zeta Metroid theme. God, it sounds so funky, you know? Like, it sounds so good. Then, of course, I think this, well, it somewhat sets off the tone of this thing. Hello, look like a xenomorph here. But let's actually listen to a bit more of it, shall we? Very, very nice music. Again, the music is one major thing I loved about this game. Alright. Oh, yeah, this is the water caves. These are the... Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't think we encountered... Oh, yeah, I think we might have encountered heated caverns in Area 5. No, I think it only goes up to, like, a maximum of Area 2 or 3. Like I said, I don't really know. I haven't been to those areas in a while, even though I just completed the expansion phase. Okay, I just accidentally went on to Area 6. Oh, and of course, we got the good old Jurassic Park Omega Metroid theme. Again, I could make a whole bunch of Jurassic Park references with this boss because, again, it hella looked like a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ah, of course we got the good old Diggernaut theme right afterwards. I mean, I tried listening to this with a few different boss fights, not only from Metroid. Like, for one, I tried playing this music over the Quadraxis fight from Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, which, might I add, I think it actually made the fight a little bit better. I mean, the Quadraxis theme in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, when you fight the boss, it's actually pretty reasonable. It's pretty good music. Then, of course, I've heard some good orchestral covers of Quadraxis online, which those are even better. But like I said, Quadraxis, that was probably one of my favorite boss fights from Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. And actually, as a matter of fact, after I defeated the Mecha Wiggler, which is the first boss in the Metro Kingdom on Super Mario Odyssey, I tried playing this music over the boss fight. Holy crap, does it fit the boss fight ever so well. Because, again, very nice job with the Diggernaut theme, Nintendo. I really got behind you on that one. And of course, now after this, we've got the mystical Chozo Laboratory theme. And Area 8. And that's that good old Metroid Queen theme. Because, again, that's... You know, actually, telling from the music right over here, it almost kind of sounds a bit like the Mother Brain boss fight theme from Super Metroid, in which we all know that was pretty dark sounding as well, because, yeah, Mother Brain was one hell of a boss to fight. I mean, same with the Metroid Queen here. Had I not had those energy reserve tanks, I likely would have died. Surface 2. Oh, wait, this is probably that unsettling music, isn't it? After you're going back to... Like, you're going back to everything after the whole game has been completed. Let's actually take a listen. Okay, yeah, that's that unsettling music, which I was just talking about right over there. And, of course, we got good old Ridley to come on in and just barge in on the party. Damn, that was a very nice Ridley theme right over there. And then again, I think there are, like, a couple other phases to this boss fight. So, like I said, I think I'll go ahead and check some more stuff out on the internet. But let's listen for a bit more, shall we? Nothing like a good old Ridley fight to make the ending of a game climactic. And of course, we got them good old end results, boys and girls. Like I said, I'm trying to make my intros and outros like gender neutral and all, because I'm trying to refer to all my male and female fans, because it's not just males who watch my channel, it's also females or whatever type of gender you prefer to assume, because there was a meme a while ago about there being like 76 genders or whatever, but people can't hide from the truth. There are only 2 genders. Okay, I could have sworn there'd actually be, I think, a bit more to this, but you know what? I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for this, guys, because that pretty much brings this bonus episode to an end. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing my Fusion Mode Pacifist Challenge later on, like maybe after I'm uploading this video. So I'll just be doing that. I'll let you guys know how it goes on other videos. So for now, that's about all the time we've got today. So thank you all for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe, leave comments down below because I like them, and crank that like button to the max like Soldier Boy. Till then, I'm Hatfield15. Thank you for watching this bonus episode of Metroid Samus Returns. Space out, bros and brositas.